Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Nick Chino from VigilanteDetective.com, and welcome to my rock album review of the 11th studio album from Lenny Kravitz. It's called Raise Vibration. That's right, it's Lenny's 11th studio record. He's still going strong in 2018. He sounds fantastic. And just to give you a little bit more info on my relationship with Lenny Kravitz as a fan and a listener, I like to give you context for these reviews. I'm a Lenny fan. I've been a fan since the 90s when he was kind of first making his name. And I'm more of a singles fan of Lenny Kravitz. I know all the hits. I don't really know his albums as well, but I absolutely love Lenny Kravitz. And really, when you think of great rock artists, he is a true artist in every sense of the word, because he writes the material, he sings it, he plays all the instruments himself, and he makes it sound fantastic. So he is a rare breed in 2018, and I'm happy to say that I really enjoyed this album. The one thing I will say is the album is a little bit more electronic, pop-driven than it is rock-driven. Don't get me wrong, there's some great guitar parts on this album. There's some songs that bring the guitar up a little bit more. But it is more of a kind of a pop, funk, soul-driven album, which is okay with me because Lenny sounds fantastic. The highlights on this record for me included We Can All Get Together, which is the opener of this record. It's a great opener. It's got a fantastic message. It's Lenny doing his thing. He's always preaching positivity, he's always preaching love, and he starts that right from the get-go on this album, which I really appreciated. There's a song called Low, which is like a Michael Jackson kind of track. He's doing these big whoops and these vocal things on there, which reminded me of Michael. There's a song in this album that kind of had me laughing, but I actually did really like it, and it's called Who Really Are the Monsters. It was experimental, it was political, it was awesome, it was funky. The title track, Raise Vibration, it's rocky, it's classic Lenny, and it's kind of like Let Love Rule, which was his first big single back in the day, and it ends with a Native American chant, which I thought was very cool, and a really cool way to end the song. What else do we got on here? We got the song called Johnny Cash, which is a great ballad. It's Enough, which was sexy, man. If there's one thing that Lenny can do on record, he knows how to be sexy. There's also a song on this record called 5 More Days Till Summer. And this is a great summer track, and I always get disappointed when artists and bands put out albums with a great summer song at the end of summer. It's September, guys. What am I going to do with this song now? I need to wait until next summer to crank this one up in my car. It was fantastic. I'm just disappointed it didn't come out 3 or 4 months ago, because it would have been my summer jam. Majesty of Love, which has awesome backup vocals, badass sax solo. Come on. A saxophone solo? You don't get those all the time in 2018, and Lenny, he gives it to us. He gives us the good stuff. Gold Dust, which is like an epic rock ballad. It's got layered vocals. It's got a great guitar solo. Lenny, man, this guy can play guitar. He sounds so good. And yeah, those are my favorite tracks from this album. I really enjoyed Raise Vibration. As I was listening to this album the other day, I realized this album is just what I needed. I've been listening to a lot of heavy stuff lately, just a lot of, big rock stuff. And this album just had so much soul and so much funk and so much feeling to it that when I put my headphones on to listen to it the other night, I was in, man. I just enjoyed this so much. It was just what I needed. Just the positive vibes, and everything on this album was just incredible. Like I said, Lenny Kravitz has always been a source of positivity, of sending out love, of rock and roll. He just kind of is everything. He embodies everything that rock and roll should be. Lenny Kravitz is a true artist. I really love this album, and it has some nice production as well. There's some surprising, kind of instrumental bits. There's some surprising vocal stuff going on. Every song hits you with a different thing that'll get your ears perked up, which I really enjoyed. Alright, so I'm going to give the 11th studio album from Lenny Kravitz called Raise Vibration a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed this album. Like I said, it's exactly what I needed, and it's a really solid effort from Lenny Kravitz. So I definitely think you should check it out. Whether, like me, you're a casual fan of Lenny, you know the hits, you don't know the albums as well. This is a great kind of stepping on point to enjoy more of his kind of wider range of work, and I really enjoyed Raise Vibration. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Alright guys, that is it for me. Let me know what you think of the new album from Lenny Kravitz called Raise Vibration in the comments below. Toss me a like. I'd appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out VigilanteDetective.com for music, movie, TV, articles, everything there. We got the fall movie preview up there. We got tons of stuff, as well as videos and sounds and everything there. Also follow me on social media at The Walking Nick. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We'll see you again in the next rock album review. This is Chino out.